Hi everyone!
Are we rolling?
Welcome to our new little adventure.
This is Dakota. You all know Dakota. Check out the links up there, down there. It's just been fantastic. It's getting a bit cramped for the winter though, so welcome to Pepe. We've been wondering for a while now, what is really important? What do you really need in your life?
What do you actually need in life? What do we really need?
The minimum.
The absolute basics. If you take it back, what is it that we need?
Basically, you need to eat, sleep, and drink. And you need a house over your head.
Well, and beers. You need beers.
Beer, well, that's number one. So basically, yeah, you need a fridge wherever you go. You need a bed. You need a table to eat, cutlery.
Yeah.
Maybe a loo is nice.
Yes.
A shower is definitely a luxury.
Yes.
But necessary.
Yes.
So how do you combine all that into the smallest space you can find?
Yeah. You've seen the video for our walk around of this amazing car, which has been an expedition vehicle. It's been all over the place. It's got a loo, it's got a shower, but it's also got no room for me. And it's just very tiny. Marcel is very happy. He would happily live in this, but for me it's just, no, I'm sorry. I'd like to be able to stand.
It's a bit small.
If possible. It's just really too small, especially for winter. You know, in summer we love camping with this. We've got a roof tent. You spend your time outside. It's awesome.
If you don't own a Land Rover yet, go get yourself one. It's the best fun on the planet.
Exactly. I mean, we love our baby. Our baby's not going anywhere. Dakota's staying with us. But we've now got a new baby, and Pepe is Samoan for butterfly. So
I don't know how to do that.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Pepe, our little butterfly.
Pepe, a little butterfly. Yeah.
You've got to say it with an accent. So it's Pepe.
My little butterfly.
Yes.
Cool.
Come have a look inside with us.
We need to move now. This is Pepe, our little butterfly. Look at this massive windscreen. Very cool. This makes such a difference from a Defender, I'll tell you. It's like a big bay window, which is great when you're on the road. It's unique, as you can see. You don't see many of these around. There used to be an old army bus to transport the troops around the various camps, I reckon. It was transformed into a camping car a long time ago. So let's go and look inside at what they've come up with and then follow us as we change it into the way we want to do it. So, all aboard. Tickets, please. Here we have the front of the van, front of the bus. Very big area. It's very wide actually. I think it's wider than the truck would be. Obviously it's a bus. The steering wheel is quite flat. You feel like a bus driver because that's what you are. No power steering, you do notice that. Doesn't have much mileage on it, or otherwise it's already looped once, which means it's over 1 million, but that's okay. We don't even notice that. We'll just ignore that part. Above me here is a bed, a double bed, which we'll demonstrate by pushing down, and basically it's a good use of the space. I mean, you're not going to be sleeping and driving at the same time, right? So the bed pops down to about this level and you can sleep in there because there's a lot of real estate here. It's great if you're not that tall. For us it's a bit of an issue. I hit my head a few times on this already just trying to get into the seat. So yeah, let's get ready for bed, man. Let's see how this works. Okay. That's not bad actually, look at that. You can stretch out completely. But this is a little bit of an issue, I guess. Just remember when you get up at night, oof. Well, we've seen the front, we've seen the bed. Put the ladder away, brilliant use of space, I must say. I mean, there's a lot of real estate, a lot of stuff you can use. Good place to put a bed. I think we'll do it a bit differently. Anyway, let's move on. This is, what do you think this is? 2 guesses. The throne. What do you reckon?
No.
Toilet sesh. It's a dry toilet, a composting toilet if you like. It's not plumbed or anything. There is no black tank, which is actually a better thing. I think it's a lot better in that respect. We'll change that as well. But anyway, it's quite small, and if you're using the loo, I think you need to keep the door open. There's like 0. Look at this demonstration. Keep the door open. It's interactive toilet use. So yeah, we'll probably change that anyway, but it's nice that it's there, you know. There's a little secondary battery there as well, which powers some of the items in here, like a little fan over here. So close the door. There is a panel on the roof. It's not a very big one. I think it's 75 watts. It's something. It's a trickle charging the battery. You can't really do much, but we'll change that as well. So as you come in here, here's a seat. I'm not sure where this comes from. This looks like the front bench seat of a van. You tell me which make it is. But he basically did this because there were 4 of them, the parents and 2 little kids. So they could travel here with their seat belts. And yeah, basically we don't need this either. This is quite a bit of space here. It's about 1 meter by 1 meter, which we could use more efficiently. So as we come in, quite a generous amount of counter space for a kitchen. I mean, this is like 3 meters. This is a lot less wide, but here we have a kitchen sink, 2 gas burners, hot water, works on gas as well. You've got little clips on the drawers, and you can see it's all quite basic, but it works sometimes. There you go. Yeah, we have the interior of the cupboards. Yeah, as I said, it's looking a bit tired, obviously. You know, it needs a bit of a refresher. And the colors are also a bit of a mishmash. A bit of blue here, the old paneling. This fridge, I mean, look at it. You can tell the age of it. But apparently it's that good, it can start freezing stuff in here. So it's a good make, Electrolux, and it's a gas and electric, which is a very good thing for a camper. It's got a little screw to keep the door closed. High tech. So yeah, it's a very good fridge, but it's an older one, I think, and it's not that big. It's quite narrow. And basically we're going to replace it, put a new one in here, because I'm sure there's things out there these days that are a lot more energy efficient. Because we're basically looking to go completely solar independent if we can. Just living off, using only the solar panels on the roof instead of hooking up to a campsite every day. If we can do that, that'll be great. So we need to look at our appliances very carefully. Here we have a high-tech solution. And this portrays its age quite well, I think. Look at that. Is that 70s? Wallpaper inside the cupboard. I haven't seen that for a while now. Interesting nonetheless. Here we have the gas. There are 2 gas bottles here, hooked up to the burner over there and to the cooker, the 2 burner top. Well, these lights are original to the bus right from the start, which is quite cool. I've kept them in here. The switches in front there. Up here, a little vent with a little one of these boys, and it opens up quite far, and there's a mosquito net in place, which is fantastic. It's actually the thing we miss the most, the thing we need the most, the mosquito nets. It's terrible out here this year. Here we have a sink. Isn't it lovely? It's great. Well, there is running water. This is the ultimate luxury in a van. Running water on demand. I love it. First off, 2 showers. 2 showers? Yeah, you heard that right. Check this out. First of all, this is not very well done right above the burner. So yeah, there's that. But it's a shower, dude. Pop it outside here. Anybody want a shower? There you go. shower outside in the sunlight, really cool. You can use it to rinse off stuff, clean, which is quite handy actually. I've never seen that before, but that's pretty cool. Of course it's heated as well, just like this is. There we go. And then on this side, we have the shower itself. Oh, sorry, just having a quick shower. It's actually quite small in here, but it's not bad, I must say. Everything's there. I can just fit in here. It's obviously handheld at the moment, and the height we'll have to do something with, but there you go. It's fully enclosed, fully sealed. No ventilation as yet, but a proper sink, mixer tap over here, and it drains off into the grey tank. I think it's genius. Works. Coming to the back, this is the salon area. A nice little counter here. On the right hand side is the only cupboard. Clothing cupboard, I would think. So yeah, there we have it. If it can open. Look at that, hey? That is luxe, man. Look at that styling. More space up here. I don't think you can ever have enough. I think this belongs on here. Doesn't really matter, it's all going in the end. But yeah, you've got some space here. Store your stuff, clothing. This looks like shoe storage, I think. This is a bread bin mounted on its side, which is interesting. Nice idea. Here we have storage, and this is the old original vinyl flooring of the bus. Look at that, that's pretty old. And the styling is not very hip these days, I guess.
It will be soon.
But it might come back into fashion, who knows. And then we have a seating area over here. Very generous, very big. You can get about 8 or 9 people in here if you're quite friendly. Turns into a bed as well. The table folds down. Perfect height. Put this mattress in here. Just a quick demo. Something like that. Arrange it a bit and you got another double bed. So you basically got 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Quite a bit of room actually. I'm very impressed with that. Obviously here is the back window. And actually this back window comes down to about here. But they've put wooden paneling here. I don't know why that is. But we can look on the outside. Doesn't look that cool. So I think it needs to go. How does this go up again? That is genius. So you're playing a game of cards, or you're having a drink, having a coffee in the morning. It's getting a bit hot. You want some ventilation. We can help you out. This is a typical caravan window that opens up like that, stays there right through ventilation, which is really cool. And it's frosted glass, which is, it lets enough light in, but it would be nice to actually see outside, so who knows if we'll change that too. We don't have one door, we have 2 doors in here. I think this used to be the emergency exit of the bus or something, I don't know. But it's a nice big door. But basically there is a platform here which you can almost stand on, which helps you, because if it wasn't there, you might just end up tripping in here every time you move in this area. But yeah. And this reminds us how tall it is inside, how much higher off the ground it is than a normal van. This is the floor level, which is higher than normal, I think. But it gives us options underneath as well, because there's a lot of space underneath the vehicle now. So basically that's front to back. Let's have a look outside. Well, here we go. Here's the back side of the vehicle. You can see the wood paneling that they've put over there. This is a really big window, which is really cool. Nice to see. Over here is a big storage area. It holds the water tank, the fresh water tank and the grey water tank, which is cool. And yeah, basically he painted it all red. It used to be green because it was an army bus. Painted it red, the previous owner. And then he found it was really hot in the summer, so he painted this section and the roof white, and that has helped a lot. There you go. 2 batteries, basically. Yeah, these are the original batteries for the engine, 24 volts. They look quite substantial. It's a 5.5 litre diesel. It's not that big. Don't know why they need this much power to turn the thing, but it is there anyway. So yeah, outside the van there is some storage underneath, which is really cool. You always need more storage than you think you do. So this is the original storage area, which is lockable, and it has a paraffin heater in it at the moment. Looks to be about 70 centimeters, 60 high, 60 deep, something like that. So it's quite a good usable space, and it is lockable. Well, here's the second storage area just behind it. So this is something typical to a bus. Basically underneath you have a lot of space. In this case it's holding the buckets for the composting toilet, the coconut dry stuff. I'll find a technical term for that somewhere. It's not closed off completely to the elements, as you can see. I mean, there's the chassis, so basically I guess you could put batteries in here. That would work. I mean, we need quite a few batteries if you really want to be self-sufficient on solar power, right? So we'll have a look what we do with this area. But here you can see some of the plumbing as well. There is the shower drain, and these are the pipes for the shower, hot and cold. So basically this thing has everything in it already. It's ready to go. We could actually just go camping this weekend if we wanted to. But obviously you want to put your own stamp on it, make it a little bit more personalized, maybe update it a little bit as well. So let's see how we get on with that kind of stuff. It's quite exciting, man. Yeah, we've got a bit of work to do to freshen things up a little, make this back into a really cool camper, but it's a good base to start from.
So tell us, what do you think? Do you like our bus? Do you think it's a cool idea? Do you think we've done the right thing? It's scary as hell, but it's so exciting.